All right, it's BCBG here. It is raining. Of course, we're in the PNW, Vancouver, Washington, Zone 8B. It is June 8th, and we're still getting temperatures down to 52, 50 degrees at night, I believe. And we're going to do some top dressing today because our tomatoes are starting to flower, and this is the time when you want to start adding nutrients into your plants to give them more energy to produce their flowers and to make their fruit. And the rain is going to start raining here really hard in a second, so I'm going to try my best to get this on camera, the top dressing part. But this is when you want to fertilize because the rain is going to take the nutrients down into the soil, and I have roots sprawled all throughout this garden. So this fertilizer is not just going to go on the bottom, but below the tomatoes. They're going to go all around to feed all of the roots that are sprawled throughout the soil. All right, let's get it before it starts raining too hard. All right, I had a spoon, but I'm going to have to do this by hand because the rain is picking up fast. All right, here we go. I already put some fertilizer back here on these guys. This is some basic synthetic fertilizer. All of this is more organics. This is, of course, still organic the way that we're doing it and with our in-ground composting. But we're also supporting with some balanced NPK fertilizer, 1610 Portland Rose fertilizer. People will tell you not to use synthetic fertilizer in an organic garden because it can cause issues with your fungal and mycorrhizal development, and that is true. But that's if you use a whole lot of synthetic fertilizer. You see what way we're doing it, we're spreading it out to just support. We're not depending on this. We're not digging a hole and putting a big pile into it. We're supporting because we need for our tomato plants to have access to enough nitrogen and potassium and phosphorus as they develop to give us as much tomatoes as we want, as we're trying to get. Naturally, a tomato plant is only going to produce so much tomatoes. But as gardeners, we are trying to support the maximum amount of growth while being as responsible as we can. And part of that transaction is sometimes using some supplements, just like we use with our bodies. Sometimes we have to take a multivitamin. We have to take a men's one a day or a women's one a day to help support our bodies as we change and grow. We're not getting crazy. We're just getting a good layer, making sure we get a little bit underneath each wet plant as well. Because this is going to help all of our flowers to mature and give us some really great sweet fruit. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is top dressing in the PNW. Keep gardening. Later.